Good afternoon. I'm a USA Severe Weather Network Center. We have a tornado warning has just been issued, and this is for parts of Mississippi. This is a tornado warning, so this has just been issued from the Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi. So right now, we want to sort this warning out. It's just been issued, so let's try to zoom into the warning. This is a tornado warning into 4 p.m. South Central Simpson County and North Central Lawrence County and Jefferson County and Davison counties at 3:15, excuse me, 3:19. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Harvard or 14 miles north of Poland, moving northeast around 20. Tornado radar indicated rotation. So if you're in shelves around 340 and Poland around 355. So if this is a tornado warning, this is a tornado. We will definitely gotta take cover, get low, get centered, and get covered. You probably won't be in the room, but no windows. Away from the just make sure you're in the basement, small 2 room. There it is. I can see why gate to gate sheared with this tornado warning. This goes through about 4 o'clock. We have a tornado warning has been issued, so we want to stay with you just for a little bit and keep you updated. So far, we don't have nothing on the ground yet. No spotters have confirmed a tornado on the ground yet, but what needs to be looked at is the rotation. Right now, just looking through the comments and see if we have any photos of a tornado on the ground quite yet, and we don't have anything spotted. So that's some good news. If you're joining us from Texas, also today too, we have a tornado watch. Goes through 9 p.m. So we could be dealing with storms in a lot of places, but this is a tornado warning just popped up down there in parts of Mississippi. And I'm just scrolling through here quick to see if we have any report damage or any funnels or anything like that. But we did have. Let me switch back here to velocity. All right, the funnel has this picture has got taken off, but I'll share it while we're on here real quick. We did have possible tornado, trees, twist, roofs blown off on 2 apartments, buildings, and limbs are broken. So we could have had a possible tornado touchdown right over here. So we've been having some touchdowns to apartments. So these are little low top supercells have been forming. So it's time to seek shelter right now. If you're in the path of the warning, and let's let things animate here. I know a lot of. If you have any family members, just let them know there's a tornado warning. This is why we're kind of letting you know. Really, there's not really any hail today with this, so this is mainly a tornado threat. We get them all the time. Nothing new. I mean, just be aware that we do have potentially some strong rotation. That's why we're continuing to let you know today that these showers is about to rotate at today, and you get these sometimes in a right environment, and you get wind sheared. All right, just checking here and make sure we don't have anything else rotating. Something there by base springs. Trying to, but the echo tops today are just in the low category, so we're not really talking about high tops today. It'd be low. If these tornadoes are trying to form, if they are, a little spot there, a little spot there. I mean, not concerned of your strong tornadoes. These are just be short-lived today that could briefly spin up and briefly be gone and do minor damage to trees and stuff like that. But like I said, if you got hit by one of these, it's not going to be good. So we still got the tornado warning to 4 o'clock. No sign of any tornado on the ground right now, but we did have one of our markers did show earlier right over here of a couple apartments had been damage, so we could have a brief tornado that spinned up over there. So right now, it's about almost 3:30. We're on the air because we have a tornado warning. There's some signs of some more weak rotation, so we need to be aware of that tornado warning that goes through about uh, 4 o'clock. So right now, there's no damage has been reported. So that is some fantastic news. So, and any of these storms in Texas today, they could produce brief tornadoes also. I mean, just watching them, I'm sure they're not going to be doing any spin. But all right, we're just going to stay on the air with you again. New tornado warning has just got issued, so I'll probably let the one over here for Jefferson County expire. Now they just introduce a new one over here. Includes parts of north central Jasper County and eastern Mississippi, north central Sims County, and central Mississippi to about 4:30. At 3:31, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Turneville, or 9 miles north of Sugar, moving at moving northeast around 20. Hazardous tornado. So this is another radar indicated tornado. So this thunderstorm will be near Mattoon and Lewis down here. So if you live in any of these communities down here in parts of Mississippi, I would advise to seek shelter, go to the lowest floor of a building. Focus is just a line of showers. So there's probably not going to have hardly any light to deal with. So some of these storms just could be rain wrapped. This tornado could be rain wrapped where you're not going to be seeing it really decently. But I do see a little bit of debris ball right there trying to form. So we could be getting a possible tornado. When you see that debris ball like that, we could be getting a possible tornado forming right there. We would have to see if that continues to develop. Just checking to see if we have any hail, because really this is the event we're not really going to get no hail with this. Echo tops are going to be kind of in the medium size, but if you are in, I'll switch back to the regular radar again real quick. If you're in Morton, Morton, Lewis up here, if you're in that town, if you're in Burnson, you need to be seeking shelter. You're under a tornado warning into about 4:30 this afternoon. So we got 2 tornado warnings. The other one will be expiring eventually. This is just due to a line of showers are popping up, and they having some rotation, like tropical showers today. And like I said, this is nothing new. We get them all the time. And once one of these funnels decide to break to the ground, it can cause rotation. So, just reading through the comments here right now. Tornado warning continues, and you definitely want to be seeking some shelter. Go to the lowest floor of the center part of your house. Make sure you have a mattress between you. Just protect yourself from flying debris. I'm just taking a look and see if we have any new, since we're on right now. I'm checking and see if we have anybody tuning into our page here. If not, I'm just going to give everybody a quick update. Just make sure no pictures, because sometimes we get pictures of tornadoes, and that can always help us. So I'll pull up my account here and see, folks, we don't even have no lightning strikes with these storms, so that's not good. Looking at my radar on my phone, I mean, I have to use it sometimes to see if we have any lightning, because that always helps to see if a tornado. Bad part is you don't even have no lightning strikes. New severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas and Texas. In Louisiana, this storm could produce 60 miles of wind. I mean, there's just could be more wind damage with this. So that's the thing we have to watch. See, the lightning strikes is really what's causing me a big concern with this. If you don't have no lightning, it's going to be really hard seeing the storms. So I would be sure if you're in your safe spot right now. That'd be the basement if you have one, ground floor. Make sure if you're in a concrete room with no windows. That'd be the best place to be in a tornado today. Looking at a little something's trying to develop, so we could be getting a possible tornado setting right there by close to Lewis area, kind of close to that. There's red next to green. That's where you get the tight rotation. Let me show my face up so everybody can see what we talk about. See, that's where you get that rotation tighten up like that. Gate to gate sheared. I mean, the winds are tightened up. So this could be a possible tornado. So if you live in Lewis, Morrison area, or Burns, you still need to be taking cover. That is a, we'll check our tool and see, folks, we're starting to get the greens, a little bit the blues, so that could be a tornado. And even this is in the field, it's probably picking up dirt. So no confirmed report of a tornado on the ground right now, but this storm, it looks like it could be producing a tornado right now. It's moving and it's moving at 20. It's booking at 20 miles per hour. So looking at echo tops, very low. Looking at some other things, they're not looking too bad right now. That one tornado one would be moving out of the area eventually. But like I said, these sales today are just little. That's the problem. They want to turn into little super sales. And that's why I have a little concern in this area today. We could be getting a couple tornadoes that could be spinning up, especially over here by Lewis area. And you can see that. So I like to read here. We'll flip back here just a second. Right now, I'm just by myself today. We're just going to continue to stay with you just to moderate stuff here. A lot of flooding. There's a moderate risk of flooding today. I mean, this is just means you see water, especially in Texas, or yeah, just turn around. This is not a good time to, because the water is going to be over the road. You're not going to see water. And some of these tornadoes you're not going to see today, because number one, it's they could be rain wrapped, where the rain's going to be blocking it. So I would be seeking some shelter. So hold on a second. I'm going to put the thing on mute so I can hear this. All right, still got that tornado warning. I mean, still in effect. So, I mean, I said we'd be in your safe spot just for a few more minutes until the warning passes, because we could see a still possible tornado with that sail. Checking the echo tops, look very decent, very low. Hail's not the biggest concern, but tornado wind will expire mostly in these areas right here because the rotation will be moving out. These are just small supercells. They're moving in a different way today. So if this storm out here is starting to tide up more, we could be dealing with another possible tornado. So rainfall is going to be my concern today, because we're already seeing in the count here maybe over 1 to 2, maybe getting close to an inch or two. But if you live in Texas, you'll see a bunch of rain today. So that's one thing that we definitely have to watch. We'll flip back here. You're just joining us. You're joining me right now from home, whatever you at today. We're doing tornado coverage just because we have tornado warnings in place down here in parts of Mississippi. An hour ago, we had this one report of a possible tornado and trees twisted and roofs blown off of 2 apartment buildings, and limbs are broken. So we're already seeing some damage, especially over here here in parts of Mississippi. That'll be in New Corman. This is from Emergency Manager. We are in Clark, Mississippi. We're already seeing some damage, and these sales were forming earlier, and you can see how they built up the last couple hours. Then we had that one tornado wing, and then we could be getting some more right over here. So I'll flip velocity on, and this is a good tool to always use, just kind of see if we have any rotation. And the rest of the showers are not rotating. It's just these two sails, and that especially that one over here. I like to see the next couple scans of it, so let's let it animate. I don't see any more of blue, so that was giving me a significant sign of that could just be a radar indicator tornado, but still you want to take each storm very seriously. And I've been missing out on a little bit over here. This parts of Oklahoma. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Little River in north central Arkansas, Silver County in north central Arkansas. Let's see, Howard County in north central Arkansas, McCorn County in north central Oklahoma, Boyle County in north Texas, and North River County in Texas. This runs in effect through 4:30. At 3:33, severe thunderstorm located along the line extended from 17 miles Broken Bow to near 11 to 9 miles north of Boxerton to Waukegan East on 45. What to expect? 60 miles of wind gusts and hail of the size of quarters. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning, and this is booking at maybe 45. So this is pretty quick. You live in DuQuoin down here in Arkansas. I mean, parts of this area and parts of the Arkansas area. This is a severe thunderstorm warning, but you can get winds over 60. There could be a little rotation there, not a lot. And the hail threat is going to be hail the size of quarters, so that can have to cause some problems also too. So little circulation I'm going to have to watch down here. I have to watch it by Linda area. That's giving me signs of a little rotation. So echo tops are really going to go up. Look at this. Gosh. Folks, that is some pretty decent echo tops down here in Arkansas. So no reason why we got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings, because we could get a lot of spin today with this. And these incidents and lines could produce brief tornadoes. That's the thing. We could see brief today, not long track, but that's the thing what we could have today. So tornado warning goes through about 4:30. I'm about ready to send things back when I get any signs of reports of a tornado on the ground right now. And this tornado warning is probably getting ready to expire. Let me take a look here at the wind shear, the echo tops on each one of these, and wind shear on each one of these. I'll switch to the new orange side. That might help us out. Just a fracture here. Get too close to the radar, does it work good? And yeah, there could be a small tornado, so we will continue to watch these, especially over here, is where we could see that still that possible tornado can form right there. So we will continue to keep you informed. I'm going to keep moderating things, and we see if not a life-threatening situation on a bunch of other warnings, we will pop on to let you know. For right now, I'll send things back, and we'll continue to keep you updated.